Guys, I'm making a YouTube video. I got some mosquitoes in here. When they were here, I gave them some food. I cut a piece of apple. I don't know if you see anything. And it's pretty cool because I've got an apple tree. But these look probably a week or two old. I've had like another thing where I put I boiled up some pork and I gave them like the leftover water of the pork after draining it, and they seem to like little pieces of pork too. But there's an apple, and it didn't come from that tree, but I basically finished up some work, and I have one of the I have an irrigation kind of drain. I don't know if you can see it down in there. It's got a taped end right in the middle, and I basically took out a piece of plywood, and then I should have poured it one piece, but I wasn't sure like in the middle, and basically I didn't mix up the cement that good, but you just basically put some water in, and then put some cement, and then pour and put some more water in. And then I'm going to smoothen this all up with mortar, the smooth cement, when this dries. And then I put the irrigation pipe in the middle. First I laid some cement. No, first water, cement, water. So that cement on the very bottom is curing with water, and I put the pipe in, or the tubing, irrigation tubing, and then cement, and then water, and then just level it out and let it dry. So this is the tubing that I was talking about. I got a big roll of this. So this is my tubing area. Somebody, and yeah, I kind of keep this place clean. It's clean back there. So I'm going to show you guys a project I've been thinking about. You basically, for extra cement, you basically get as many trays, put some water in it, and then after there's some water, put some cement in it, level it out, and then mist it off with some water, and then we're going to see what we get. I want to make these into either the bottoms and tops of cave structures, or just bases. The cement's gonna be rough on the bottom, so I could get the mortar and then just use it as a base. So we're gonna try. So here's the place I picked. It used to be where the seedlings were, but I just swept it. So there's what I've got laid out, and so after cleaning up the space, I got the trays laid out, and I'm gonna show you the next step. Hold on. So then you spray with water, and then you're going to go and get the cement and drop some inside. So this is how I'm going to put the cement in there. I've got the cement dolly and one bag left over, or the rest left over from the irrigation channel, and I'm gonna just grab each tray and then just slide some in. So I'll be back with them all before I'm misting. So there's the first one. So I'm gonna do all these before I spray it down. but I try to get it as level to the top, to the brim as I could. So I've got 4 of these and 4 of the other ones. So maybe I'll have to get 4 more of these to be able to make these into like little cave structures or huts. So I'm gonna finish the rest and show you guys that, and then hopefully use up all the cement and spray it off and let them dry. All right, and it's good to have a tray. That's why I'm making some of these, you know, for sitting down or just on the ground. Doesn't really matter. It's just a lot I wanted to do. I've got wood and some metal and, you know, just plastic and bottles that I'm gonna try to craft into nice decorations and molds. So the first part of molding is you need like something hard like cement or sand, and that's kind of like the first step. And then to get it more lighter and durable, you use like plastic resin. So I've been working my way to you know, probably put 10 years into just enjoying this hobby. So it's pretty relaxing. So I'll be back. Alright, so I've got a little bit left to use. I've got some of these, but I like these because there's interesting stuff. Could like have airlines and things on the side to decorate it. So basically I'm about to spray it down, and keeping a kind of like a tray underneath to keep it clean really helps. And also like mixing it up also gets it really stronger, probably twice as strong, but takes twice as much work, and basically have to figure that out. You know, if you're doing this for a job and a living, when you mix this up with in the water, it tends to have different effects, because sometimes the powder, it like just floats on the top of the bucket of water, and all you got is like the heavy rocks underneath. And when you go in to pour, that the mortar inside the water kind of like, you know, it's got to be basically cement mix, and it basically, you got to keep filling it up and this and that. I've been trying this way, just to fill it up and just soak it with water, so none of that none of the fine mortar escapes. But we'll see. So I got just enough for probably 1 or 2 more, and then that should be all for now. I'm gonna probably I've got a big blue tub, and basically in my drawing I'm gonna kind of like put it right there, and I gotta dig like half underneath, or I don't know what I'm gonna really do, but for like, you know, I've been kind of like really wanting a pond, but it's probably just going to be just a technically a temporary pond. Like right here is all my craft. I'm going to probably do my crafting right here, painting and cement. I could paint somewhere else that gets decent light, but it's basically going to be my paint and just my crafting area, and then the rest is going to have to be inside with gaming and like inside I'll have like electronics and gaming, and outside I'll have like tanking areas. The only problem is like I replanted that plant. I've got to think of putting these green onions probably in that bin, and that'll probably be all for today, or maybe tomorrow, because I gotta look in there and see if there's any plants to harvest. I still haven't repotted these two, but I repotted those. That's where where my seeds are. So that's pretty much good enough for now. That even this tree is pretty nice. I like it. It just grew out of nowhere, and it basically I gotta make a paver ledge, like going that way, just to make it look cleaner. And I'm probably gonna have like I could probably put tubs like right there, and then but I like finding shelves, so I got like and there's wood and cement shelves that I can make but I got I was thinking, oh, that other room needs a pond and all, but there's only limited space, and if I get what I can, I could just for a temporary thing, I could make a wood box pond, like right there, and kind of like want to leave that area kind of like a pathway, and so I could get to the side, and it also and then but so maybe the pond might just be from that pathway, just wherever this stuff is. It's just gonna be like a cement and a wood pond. I want to work with tile and things, but I'm just thinking, while I'm building things, to keep in mind what factors, benefits are gonna be available. Like right here, I just decided last night to add the drain or the irrigation thing, so that just saved me just wasting my time having that 2x4 there. It just basically made that effort 100% effective, because if I were just not going to add the irrigation, it would just be like this guy is just making no sense to to work with what he's doing. So doing this, it was really great to finish, and I'm going to smoothen it out with mortar, and so the water will just flow smoothly. And also, and like right there, I got this blue bin. So yeah, so I got this, and I found it's real dirty, and I could like stack these things around it. But these are pretty dirty too. They're real oily. But for a temporary pond, I'll get some degreaser and clean this all up real good, and maybe we'll see. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.